Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel, Miriam, Leonardo, Tango. On this video, I'm going to work on followers technique when you do the pivot. Sometimes we do the pivot with the knee, sometimes we do the pivot up to the hips. How we do that? I'll show you on the video. But first, remember to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Now, let's go to the video. Okay, here we are on the dance floor and we're going to work today on the angles that you create with your hips and with your knees when you do pivot. So this is a specific technique that you should know to follow ochos, voleos, media luna, and all of that kind of figures. Let me show you this exercise. We are going to walk back with the left leg. I keep the torso facing front and I will fit together and angle the knees diagonal to my right side. If you notice, I'm not doing the move from the hips, but from the knee. So I was here, and by pivoting on ball of a foot, I will send the knee to the other angle. So be sure not to move the hip much. It's not up to the top, it's just knee moving from one side to the other. Now we'll do a front step, body weight change in this position so you feel this moment. Keep your axis, ball of your foot, balance on your left. So we are going to do the right leg back, transfer body weight, and again, when I collect, I'm going to angle the knees now to my left. Okay, so we'll do a front step with the right. On feet together, I feel the floor. This is a very important move that we should also know. This is from lower body. Lower body is moving side and side, hips and knees, but not the top, not the upper body. Okay, from here I balance on my right to go back with the left. Feel the angle. This is diagonal to my left, and I go now diagonal to my right, up to the knees. So we go front, change, change, back, pivot, front, change, change, back, pivot, front, change, change, back, pivot, front, change, change, back, pivot. Follow me. I will do this giving you the back so you can follow me. But at first I wanted to show you how much we rotate from one side to the other, knees, without using the hip much. I'm also using ball of a foot. Be sure when you use ball of your foot, the heel is off the floor. And to do that, I will send the knees to the front, lifting and to the front to remove the heel, to put the heel off the floor. Be careful, don't go this way up and down because that's not the technique and it's harder to keep the frame in one level, okay? Bien, so we're going to send the leg, balance on your right leg. We're going to send the left leg pivoting a little bit back. The torso is always open. I keep my right shoulder open just to have the momentum, the energy to rotate. When I'm on feet together, angle the knees to the right diagonal, keeping the left shoulder open at the end of this move to go front with the left and to the feet together. So we change body weight to go again. Right leg back. In this case, the left shoulder is open. Stretch a moment, stretch the torso so you keep the upper body facing front. From here, we go 2 feet together and change the angle. So if we do this with the timing, we go 1, change, change, back, pivot, front, change, change, back, pivot, 1, change, change, back, pivot, front, change, change, back, pivot, front. Okay, this is if we do the pivot and change the angle using only the knee and not the hips, not much the hips. If we use the hips, let us show you we're going to do the same exercise. So we balance on the left, we're going to pivot, I send the leg first, and when we pivot, I'm going to use the hips a little more. If you notice, I accent with the hips totally to the side, opening the right shoulder in this case to walk again with the right leg and change weight, so I have the left leg back to the same. I send the left leg, opening the right shoulder, pivot from the hips, open the left shoulder at the end of the pivot. The hip is facing more sideways. All the work is on the hips. 2 step again and change weight. So in this case, we do 1 and 2, change, change, 1 and 2, change, change, back, pivot, front, change, change, back, pivot, front, change, change. Let me do this step in front of you, or exercise in front of you, so you see the difference between the other one, up to the knee, and now we go up to the hips for the pivot and the change. So balance on your right, back with your left, back, pivot, front, change, change, back, pivot, front, change, change. 2, 3, and 1, and 2, 3, and 1, and 2, 3, and 1, and 2, 3. So this is the difference that you have to know. Sometimes we do the pivot up to the knee, sometimes we do the pivot up to the hips. In all cases, torso is facing front. How we keep the torso front? By pulling back from the shoulder. The more you pull, feel this area stretchy, elastic, to feel that position. Don't drag the other side. I'm opening only one side, not closing the opposite side. And from here, when we rotate, we do the other side. So if I rotate right, shoulder open, left shoulder open. Okay, so with all these details, you should improve your pivot, the ochos, the voleos, the medialunas, and all the figures that require this kind of rotation. Okay, good, great work, followers, very good. So you can apply this anytime you do voleos, ochos, and then we'll do a video where you can see a figure where you can work on this move. But first, remember, you have more videos and a lot of technique on our school online tango training. Go to our website, Miriam Leonardo Tango, and you will see that. Thank you so much, and see you on the next video.